across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That's another Bengals
Here we go.
first down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a 2nd-round pick back in April's draft.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got a sight set on another big game right here.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 51 yards.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Hall. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go. At the Raiders' 37-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Max Crosby showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll drop the throw. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. I give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Hall. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Daniels. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Hall to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bengals.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed the amount of receptions that he has put up to this point. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd.
Here we go.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
13 yards.
Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
11. Right, 80.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 122 yards. Option play, here's a give to Brown. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
And here he is with just 1 week to go in the regular season. All he wants to do is lock things up. He kind of wants to do like the golfers. Post a number, go to the clubhouse, and secure a league title in receiving yards.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. Burrow throw. On the right side open is Gesicki. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
11 MP.
Now Burrow.
11 MP. Tight.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now it's Hall. That's complete to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Hall.
First down, Las Vegas.
Short throw caught by Bowers. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Brock Bowers. 4 yards on the play.
Throwing here is Hall. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Daniels. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Raiders at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw, Hall. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal, Raiders.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's Hall. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. That was short one to Gesicki. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Able to find Higgins. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
12 more yards.
Here we go.
That's another Bengals
180.
first down. 1st and 10 at the
In motion is Shenault. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
180.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
On 1, right?
And it's 2nd down.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 28-yard line.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Again, it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Burrow. Touchdown! Ja'Marr Chase from 6 yards away. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So after 3 drives it ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Raider first down.
Now Hall. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
He finds his man complete. That's Bush. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Burrow looking to pass.
This is Shenault on the receiving end.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Oh, what a juke into space. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
For the Bengals field goal.
McPherson's kick is good.
And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. To the 43, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
11 MT paint.
That's taken in by Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals 1st down as he's across midfield to the 48.
Bengals first down. First and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
First down.
Let's get set.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180.
They'll look to throw here.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Cut. Wide 80. Cut.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Brown going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
I'll pick up a
2nd and goal from the
Here we go.
1.
Wide 80. Cut.
Brown once more. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown Bengals. McPherson now for the extra point.
McPherson for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Hall. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ball to throw it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
From just shy of midfield, Hall. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
How about corner Kobe Bryant coming in to make the sack?
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
First down.
Wide 80.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Burrow.
It's caught. It's Shenault again.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They go right back to it for 20 and a first.
That's another Bengals first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Burrow.
11 MT paint.
And he's got it. Touchdown Bengals. T. Higgins from 13 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now it's Hall. And he was pretty much unguardable. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
11.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
11 MT.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
180.
An inside give, Brown. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Can. Start.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
11 Tommy.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. Past the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
11 Mighty.
Chase Brown with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. That's caught. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raiders heading out to take over. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Hall. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
That's another.
Here's Hall. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Hall. He finds his man, complete. That's Daniels. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing here is Hall. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raider
back to throw. Hall got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Gun. Start. 180. Right hot. Hot.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
12.
line.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
Hook up of 15 yards there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
11 empty. 11 empty. 11.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Hall now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Hall.
The 33-yard line.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 7-yard gain.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete. Richardson has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Raiders first down. A gain of 15. And the Las Vegas.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Hall. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bengals
11, Thomas.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
1-1, ready?
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So the Raiders now down by a field goal, just over 2 minutes to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Now Hall throwing to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd down.
Alontae Taylor on the coverage.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bush. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28.
Vegas, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Down there right side, it's McCaffrey. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. And it's caught. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Hall. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's get set.
A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Las Vegas, they continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 15-1 on the year.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.